about 12:30 local time in the afternoon today. There was this 8.0 earthquake near Lata in Solomon Islands, and we have about 22 staff there. So they fairly quickly got on the phone, as you could imagine, to sort of fill us in with what was happening there. And sort of initially there was some sea surges which came in and flooded the low-lying runway next to the coast. And also there's a couple of villages which have been confirmed at the end of the runway have been affected. And also a little bit of flooding in the Lata township. So far the reports are of no loss of life, but certainly there was some immediate effects there and quite a significant surge. And then what we've just been hearing in the last perhaps half an hour or so is the neighbouring province, a place called Makira. There's been some surges experienced there along the coast. So we're just really sort of tracking it with the Disaster Management Office and others just to sort of get the information and see what's happening there.
So Andrew, what does your organisation do at this point? Are you laying low in this aftermath, just trying to work out what is happening there? What are your operations up to at this point?
Yeah, so particularly keeping in touch with the relevant authorities and people on the ground, including our own staff, just to get real-time information on what's happening. But a lot of there's been a warning put out nationally, so that means that people in low-lying areas take precautions just as see what happens and until the warning is lifted. So particularly for World Vision, we've of course called all our staff and make sure they're taking relevant precautions, particularly in the islands that surround where the epicentre was.
Now, it's a relief to hear that as far as you're able to ascertain at this point, at least, there appears to be no loss of life. Talk to us about this flooding that you're hearing about.
Just that it occurred just on the coast of this Lata township where a surge sort of came in from the sea into the small runway there, or airstrip. So it came in fairly quickly, probably it sounds like within about 5 or 10 minutes from the earthquake occurring, and fairly quickly covered the runway and also the couple of villages at the end of the runway, which we're just trying to get some exact figures on how many people reside there, but probably a couple of hundred people are there who would have got flooded by it fairly quickly after the earthquake occurring.
Right.
So that's the main sort of reports we've had. A little bit of flooding in that township around that area, but reasonably contained in a certain area. But we're just waiting to hear the neighbouring islands what the status may be.